Okay. Now.
All right. Hey there, it's Courtney with Kidscoast, and today I am going to take a couple minutes to review how to run the preschool curriculum in the classroom. I have been doing this in a few of our different environments, and I have not taken some time to review preschool curriculum. So this may just be a great refresher for you. It may bring up some new things that you haven't even known is something that you can do in the classroom. So I am not at our campus, I'm at our office space today, but I do have our TV set up here with the Roku. So I'm just gonna take a couple of minutes and review how you can lead in the preschool room. So as you are welcoming in kids into the classroom, it is always good to have the Roku set with the welcome loop playing. So I'm gonna quickly just make sure you guys know how to do that. So if you scroll over to the CTube app when you get in your room, it should bring up kind of a new menu here. It'll look a little bit different than it has in the past. We have just redid the app, so it may be confusing for a few weeks until we get the hang of it. But you should see a preschool section, and if you continue to scroll down, there is an elementary section, 1 by 1, inside track, so there's all kinds of stuff in here. Luckily, preschool is the first one you'll see, so it should be pretty user-friendly. And here you'll be able at the very top of the screen to see what week we're on. So I am going to scroll over. This is August week 1 preschool, so this would have been last Sunday's message. And then you'll see preschool with graphics, and then it should go through the rest of the August lessons for the month. So if you continue scrolling through all of those lessons, on the very right you will see 2 separate welcome loops. You can switch them up, they just play different music, and if you push play on them, you should hear some music playing, and it'll just have this screen up. This is a great screen to have up as the kids are coming in. It won't be silent, you'll have a little bit of music going. I will try to put this on before the 9 o'clock service, but sometimes if you're at the 10:30, you'll need to come back in and put this on again after the first service ends. So you can let this play, you can adjust the volume with that other remote in the classroom, and let this go in the background as kids are coming in. So once you're ready to start, you can turn the music off, or you can let it play in the background as you begin, but there should be a welcoming and opening activity. Sometimes stopping the music helps with the kids' attention span, so you can always just press pause or the back button, and that will stop the welcome loop, and you'll be able to then greet the kids. You can start with introducing yourselves in case no one knows your name, or you have new children in there, you want them to feel welcome and that they know who you are. So you can introduce yourself, welcome them, and then you can dive right into that opening activity. So it might be as simple as like a duck duck goose game, it might be a coloring sheet, utilize the tables that are there in the classroom or the mat space to gather the kids and try to get their attention for the activity. Once that activity ends, we'll want to move everyone, if they're not already on the mat, move them to the mat. Separating them from the table is important. We also want to pick up any toys that are out and put them away so they can go in the bins. You can do cleanup time, you can sing it together, make it fun, have them actually clean up the toys and put them to the side, and then have them come and sit on the rug or mat for the lesson. That will help a lot with attention and being able to keep everybody focused and together. So then you will be able to use the talking points on your lesson guide to just tee up the lesson a little bit and share what we're talking about, kind of build some excitement, and from there you will go and scroll to the correct lesson. So this coming Sunday is August week 2, so we're going to want to find that on here, and you'll see you have 2 options. We always do the full graphics version, so make sure you scroll to August week 2 preschool full graphics and then press play. The great thing about the preschool lesson is that you can probably let it run all the way through. You are welcome to pause if you want. There are talking points throughout the lesson that help guide you. So you are welcome to pause and speak for a minute and then press play again, or if you have people that are chattering or need just a quick reminder that we're listening, turning on our listening ears, you can pause it to do so. So you would press play on here, and you can always utilize the play and pause button, but the slides are timed out so that you could really be talking through the video. So there'll be a countdown. It's really fun if you get the kids to count down with you. It shifts their focus to the video and off of whatever they were doing, and just makes it a little bit fun. They're excited to see what's to come. I may even not turn the volume up a couple notches. So here we'll display the theme and the verse. You are welcome to pause it here. They can't read, they won't know what that says, but you could certainly read it to them and say, this is our memory verse. And then
I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14.
so a great way to integrate with this is let her model it, pause it, let's do it together. Once everyone has done it together, then you could go on, press play. It's going to go through our mission statement. You can read this out loud to the kids as it's going, and then you can read the Kidscoast values out loud as they scroll. Know God, have them repeat. Love people, have them repeat. Find your place, have them repeat it. Be yourself. And that helps them to slowly learn it, and then at one point they'll have this memorized. Have fun. They'll all know that one. Time to worship. This is where you'll encourage them to stand up, and we're going to sing and dance together, and we'll do our best to follow the motions in the worship song. So I'll just show a minute of this really quick. And really encouraging them to get in and worship here. And this is really just modeling what their parents are doing in service. So from there, I'm going to try to fast forward a little. I went too far. Bear with me here. Okay. So here you'll see that they're going to actually do the video. So Skull Kid on, you'll have Ollie, the owl, and there will be a character. There will be something that they'll model here. And so this part, you can have them sit back down and watch. You can turn the lights down a little bit so that they are focused and able to see the screen well. But at this point, you'll have, I think it's about 7 minutes or so of a video that you'll have them watch. And then they'll end with another worship song at the end. So once they get through that, they've taught the lesson, the Bible story for the day. You guys have probably seen this many times. There will be one more worship song. Here she is closing it out. And here would be the second worship song. So again, encourage them to stand up, worship together. Each month they will be repeating these songs. So by the end of the month, the kids should know these songs, know the motions. You may even know the motions. So the beginning of the month is always the toughest. No one knows the words or the motions, but by the end they will know. So from there, it wraps up. And then once the video ends, you can just turn it off. Pushing the back button, pause button, and then that's where you'll move into small group time. So we'll encourage the kids to get up, move to the tables, take a seat, and that's where you'll do the craft or a coloring sheet, and then there's a little bit of discussion talking about what they learned, and all of that will be on your lesson guide. Once they've finished all of that, you are welcome to pull the toys back out and they can play until their parents come, unless you want to attempt the playground, depending on the age of your children. So myself, my service coordinator, will be there to help you with bathroom breaks, anything you need. So we ask that you don't leave the classroom during your time in the room. Stay in here, lead the lesson. If you have anything that you need outside of the classroom, holler for us and we'll come and help until parents come and pick up. So that is in a nutshell how to run the lesson in the classroom. I'm happy to do an in-person demonstration if you have questions about how to lead the small group time, how to manage kids of very young ages. Let me know and I'm happy to chat with you separately. Have a great day.